I'm Olumide Emmanuel, CEO of the Common Sense Group and author of the book, The School of Money. Yes, this is the book, The School of Money book, about 700 pages, hardcover edition, CD and DVD inclusive. It's the book that has all the information you need in order to make, manage, and multiply your money. This broadcast is aimed at teaching you wealth creation principles, revealing to you the pathway that leads to wealth, and connecting you with money-making opportunities. Every time you tune into this broadcast, you're going to be learning how to make, manage, and multiply your money. I believe that in order for us to turn things around, we need to raise a new breed without greed, a new breed of entrepreneurs. And I believe that as you tune in from time to time on this broadcast, you're going to have what I call the entrepreneur's blueprint. You're going to be able to receive tips that will help you to be one of those new breed without greed. Well, I'm starting a new series today entitled Developing Investment Mentality. Developing Investment Mentality. Now, I want you to realize that on this broadcast, every time you tune in, you are going to be taught, you are going to be empowered, you are going to be informed, you are going to be inspired. Because if you are not informed, you will be deformed. If you are not inspired, you will expire. If you are not updated, you will be outdated. If you are not in the know, you cannot be in the flow. Because what you know determines how far you go. Information is the key to transformation. So I want you to make sure when you tune into this broadcast, you call your friends, you call your family, you call your loved ones, and tell them that the School of Money is on. The Common Sense Guru is on again on the School of Money. Well, like I said, we're going to be looking today at developing investment mentality. Because I believe very strongly that when you have investment mentality, that is the key to every other thing being in place. That's the engine room. Developing investment mentality is the engine room for wealth creation. Now, what is investment mentality? Why is it that many people don't have investment mentality? Well, you are going to get the answer to that on today's broadcast. So get your pen, get your paper, call your friends, call your colleague, send that text message and tell them, School of Money is on. We're looking at developing investment mentality, and the Common Sense Guru is back with wealth creation tips for you. I'll be back after this break. Don't go away.
Millions of people today live at the mercy of house owners who at one point made a decision to acquire a property or plots of land to build. You can secure your future and make that decision today with Common Sense Estates Limited. You can choose to have a permanent address or invest in any of our strategically positioned estates all around the nation. Eagle Estate, Phase 1, 2, and 3 at Bara, Dream City Estate, Ikorodu, Dove Estate, Ofada, Genesis Estate, Abuja, Sala Estate, Port Harcourt. Why wait? Patronize us and procure your land or fully completed houses of different sizes in any of the estates at affordable and flexible payment plans. For more details, call 0805-267-3673, 0806-575-5996, or visit our website www.commonsensegroup.com or our corporate office, 28B at Janaku Street, Awuse Estate, Salvation Bus Stop, Okwebi, Ikeja, Lagos. Remember, procrastination is a killer of actualization. Now.
Yes, you're welcome back. It's still the School of Money and I'm still Olumide Emmanuel. We're looking at developing investment mentality. I believe very strongly that if you are ever going to create wealth and make a difference in your finances, you need investment mentality. Now, a lot of people are poor today because they don't have investment mentality. They don't have financial intelligence. Many people go to school and still come out of school, but still don't have financial intelligence and investment mentality because schools don't teach it. Now, listen well. I've seen people go to school, they come out with a BSc in business administration, yet they cannot run a barbing salon successfully. They can't run a dry cleaning company successfully. Why? Because they went to school to learn the theory, but they don't have the practicals of how to create wealth. Having PhD in swimming does not make you a swimmer. The fact that you have PhD in swimming technology does not mean you can swim until you get into the water. So investment mentality, financial intelligence is that engine room for wealth creation. And like I said, developing investment mentality. So it is something you must consciously develop. Now, I want to start by looking at it from this angle. Why is it that people don't have investment mentality? Well, people don't have investment mentality because there are a lot of toxic mindsets that are resident within them that hinders investment mentality from finding a dwelling place. So in order to develop investment mentality, the first thing you need to do is to eradicate these toxic mentalities. Once you eradicate the toxic mentality, then you can now begin to talk about developing investment mentality. Now, the first toxic mindset that you must eradicate is waste. The mindset of waste. Now, a lot of people are living a life of waste. They waste money, they waste time, they waste their energy, they waste opportunity, they waste resources. Now, when you waste, that hinders you from being an investor. Because if you are a waster, all you will do is to waste every money that comes into your hand. Have you heard somebody say, one careless money came into my hand this week? Listen to me. There are no careless money, only careless people. There are no careless money, only careless people. Just like there are no menial jobs, only menial minds. So the first thing is to eradicate what? Eradicate waste. Eradicate that mindset of always spending and wasting money. It will hinder you from developing investment mentality. Number two, the second mindset you must eradicate is what I call nomadic mentality. The first one is waste or consumer mentality. When you're always consuming, you are not producing. Because when you waste, it's because you are a consumer. That's why you see they say third world nation. Now, the creator did not create more than one world. But we now have first world, second world, third world. Why are nations called third world nation? Because they are more of consumers than producers. So number one, you must eradicate waste or consumer mentality. Number two, you must eradicate nomadic mentality. Now, nomadic mentality is that mindset that makes you to go from place to place, job to job, business to business, without staying in one place to produce results. I believe in the 5-year plan. I believe that whatever you give yourself to and you focus on, in 5 years you will break through. In 5 years you will see results. And that's why you always hear it said, if you do something for 5 years and you don't get results, then you may need to change formula or change what you are doing. So number two is nomadic mentality. Nomads go from place to place. They rear their cattle and then they go from place to place. And everywhere they go, they just keep grazing. They eat up everything they see. They don't have a fixed address. Now, if you want to have investment mentality, you must eradicate nomadic mentality. Stop going from job to job. In the last 5 years, you are in your 7th job. Abba. In the last 10 years, you are in your 17th business. Today, you are selling shoes. Before people get to know you as a shoe seller and begin to patronize you, you have started selling clothes. Before people know you as a clothes seller and begin to patronize you, you have started a barbing salon. You are now into barbing salon. Before they know you as someone that owns a barbing salon so that they can come and patronize you, you have started importing juice. And you are now selling juice and you are now selling biscuits. So you find out that you have never really stayed in one place and in one business and in one career and in one job and in one area enough to produce results. And before you know it, bam, you are out. You leave, somebody else now comes and benefit from what you have done. So number one, you must eradicate waste or consumer mentality. Number two, you must eradicate nomadic mentality. That mindset of going from place to place, jumping from place to place, it will not help you. Number three, you must eradicate salary mentality. Yes, you heard me. Civil or salary mentality. I'm a civil servant. I'm a public. Yeah, you are really a servant because the salary is slavery. Yes, you heard me right. Salary is slavery. You shouldn't be the one collecting the salary. You should be the one paying the salary. So one mindset you must eradicate is salary mentality. Because once you are glued to salary, you discover that everything about your life is salary. When you have a problem, and they should increase our salary, you are always clamoring for salary increase. But let me tell you something. Salary is limited. Salary is fixed. Salary can be penalized. Salary can be delayed. Salary can be withheld. Salary cannot take care of you. But instead of having salary mentality, you need to move from salary to income. Because income is not fixed. Now, let me ask you a question. How much do you collect as your salary every month? Do you know that your annual salary You can make it in one business deal if you are an entrepreneur. Yes, what you are laboring for, you collect January salary, February, March, April, May, June, salary. By the time you collect your salary 1 year, that is what somebody else is getting from just one business deal. Why? Because they have chosen not to be a salary earner, but to be an income earner and an income creator. So listen and listen well. In order for you to have investor mentality, you must eradicate salary mentality. There is nothing wrong in collecting salary. You can start out there, but don't die there. I don't believe that anybody should spend more than 15 years in the salary circle. By the 15th year of any salary, you must have other things working for you so that you will not be dependent on salary. Yes, you will now continue to work because you love what you are doing, not because you are going there to earn a salary. So whether they increase your salary or not, it doesn't move you because that is not what you are depending on. So you must eradicate consumer mentality. You must eradicate nomadic mentality. You must eradicate salary mentality. Number 4, you must eradicate entitlement mentality. Always thinking that somebody owes you something. We are the minority. Hello. No matter who you are, if it's going to be, it's up to you. No one will plan your life for you without your direct involvement. You can develop this investment.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Stay tuned.
Thank you very much.
I'll be back after this break.
A time when poverty ravages the land, turned inhabitants into prophetic completion, companies filing for bankruptcy, entrepreneurs are entangled in a web of insolvency. Job seekers explode in frustration, while employment looks away without hesitation. The rat race continues with no tape of victory in sight. Finally, a savior emerges, the School of Money.
Olumide Emmanuel. We'll be looking at developing investment mentality. Now, before we went on break, I was sharing with you on toxic mindsets that you must eradicate in order for you to be able to develop investment mentality. Number 1, you must eradicate consumer mentality. Number 2, you must eradicate nomadic mentality. Number 3, you must eradicate